Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on Days of Our Lives, Victor's farewell begins. There is another proposal, and Chad explains himself to Stephanie. Stephanie claims after throwing wine in Chad's face that she knows he warned Alex away from her. Chad bursts out laughing, presuming Alex couldn't wait to violate their gentleman's agreement. Stephanie clarifies that she had to pry it out of Alex, who nearly ruined a business agreement in order to conceal it from her. Chad expresses regret. He realizes he was being a possessive jerk, and she ended her relationship with Alex for the same reason. "Can you forgive me?" he inquires. "Or are we done as well?" Justin tracks down Alex at a small bar and invites him to Victor's welcome back party. Alex is unsure whether he will be welcomed, but Justin claims Maggie invited him. Victor is in pain because of Beau, so it's all about family. When Alex continues to hesitate, Justin encourages his son to do it for him. Alex concurs. At the very least, he won't have to deal with Chad. When Justin questions Alex, he acknowledges that he may have unwittingly jeopardized his relationship with Stephanie. Bonnie, dressed as a glam rocker, paints her toes at the Kyriakis estate. Maggie returns from Chicago and informs Sarah that she is pregnant with Xander's child. Bunny notices Maggie isn't in the mood for a party after checking on the kitchen for Victor's party. Maggie was only thrown by Sarah in order to protect the truth from Xander. These kinds of lies produce nothing beneficial. Sarah informs Rex in Chicago that Maggie is pregnant with Xander's child. She is concerned that too many people are aware of her situation and that someone would inform Xander. There's nothing she can do to keep him out of her child's life. Rex responds by saying she could marry him. It could not only help in a prospective custody battle, but if everyone believes he is the father, she can safely return to Salem. Sarah isn't convinced that's the answer. Rex is more than capable of accommodating both of them. Nothing would make him happier than marrying her. He has never stopped loving her and will never stop loving her. Belle informs Chloe outside the pub that Brady was forced to surrender Rachel to Kristen. She thinks Brady can rely on Chloe's help. Chloe informs her that they're not together. Brady is also not particularly supportive of her relationship with Xander. When Belle disparages Xander, Chloe informs her that he proposed to her. Belle is shocked to find that Chloe did not just decline him. In the square, Xander encounters a depressed Brady. He thinks his downcast mood is due to him and Chloe getting married. Brady requires confirmation that Xander is joking. Xander acknowledges that Chloe is considering his proposal, but he is determined to make Chloe Lane, Chloe Cook. Brady labels him delusory and believes he only proposed to Chloe to spite his ex-wives. Xander dismisses his accusation as bitter grapes, returns to his own quarters, and departs for Victor's party. Stephanie informs Chad in their apartment that she isn't breaking up with him, but there is a limit to what she will put up with. He should speak to her instead of talking behind her back. Chad swears he will never try to manipulate her again. She is perplexed as to why he would deceive her. Chad explains that she is the first person he has developed feelings for since Abigail. He's frightened of it all disappearing again. Sarah says she assumed Rex was over her in Chicago. He says that ruining their marriage is one of his greatest regrets. Maybe this kid is an opportunity for him to mend something that should never have been broken in the first place, and to show her that she has and always will have his heart. He gets down on one knee and proposes. A preventative measure, Chloe tells Belle that Xander has changed. Belle is merely attempting to be a nice friend who reveals the harsh realities of life. Chloe responds that sometimes best friends stick by each other, like she did when Belle screwed EJ. They continue to argue until Chloe reminds her that she is an adult who can make her own decisions. She would value Belle's regard for her as an adult. Belle relents, but if Xander walks out of line even once, she'll kick his ass from here to Scotland. Friends share hugs and I love yous. At small bar, Justin wonders if Alex has a desire for another opportunity with Stephanie. Alex says he isn't fully over her, but he was making an effort to move on. The dating situation is quite terrible there. Sure, he can always summon a sly link, but when Justin inquires about it, Alex assures him not to worry. Justin gapes when he realizes he's been fined. Boom it. Alex didn't mean to offend his father, but he tells him to be glad he's single. He understands the need of continuing to improve himself in order to attract the proper type of women into his life. Brady contacts Maggie to inform her that he will be unable to attend a family event tonight. He can't stand Victor slapping Kristen or Xander bragging about proposing to Chloe. Maggie is taken aback when she hears that last piece as Xander walks in. Bonnie joins them and starts a smackdown about homicidal bozos. Bygones, Bonnie, bygones, Xander sarcastically says. Bonnie's eyes widen when Maggie says she needs to talk to Xander, but her conversation is cut short when Justin and Alex arrive. As Alex and Maggie agree to set aside their disagreements and cuddle, Justin phones the airfield regarding Victor's jet. Stephanie says she would never take for granted how important this is for Chad and his children at home. She wouldn't be there unless she was committed to the long haul. He's not going to lose her. Not to Alex or any other bare-chested jerk. Chad is the only male she is interested in. He kisses her and then offers to cook one of his legendary dinners for her. Maybe later, she replies as she walks into his room. Brady appears at the door shortly after Chloe returns home. She expresses her condolences for Rachel's death and asks if there is anything she can do. Yeah, he responds, kissing her. Xander confirms to Maggie at the Kyriakis mansion that he proposed to Chloe. He notices tension between her and Bonnie and inquires as to what it is. Maggie adds she has something else she needs to tell him. However, a depressed Justin returns after his phone call. Victor's plane has vanished. On Days of Our Lives, Justin's dreadful news spreads, and Lai and Melinda reconsider their options. Days of Our Lives is now only available on Peacock. Subscribe to Peacock to ensure you never miss an episode. Please keep in mind that if you buy something after clicking on a link in this story, we may gain a small commission on the sale. Theo Carver is headed to South Africa now that Abe has returned from the dead on Days of Our Lives. The entire country, yes. There is no need for a city. Should Paulina, Jackie Harry, have tried to persuade Theo, Cameron Johnson, to stay in order to ease Abe's, James Reynolds, return rather than telling him he should go back to his life? Paulina was just being a good stepmother, according to 28% of you. She is correct. Theo is a teenager. He needs to live his own life, not stay at home and nurse his healing father. Especially because Paulina's main strategy for assisting Abe's memory recovery was to continually flinging herself at him until he admitted she was attractive and let her kiss him into the 21st century. 33% of the audience believes Paulina should not have said anything and should have left Theo make his own decision. Theo clearly desired to remain. He regrets not being there for his father and Lunny, Solstowers. He needs the opportunity to make amends with them, if only for his own peace of mind. Theo is a sensitive young man, and sending him out of the country while he believes his father still requires him will only make him feel worse about himself. Paulina should not have said anything, but she should not have spoken the wrong thing. According to 39%, she did. It was a horrible idea to encourage Abe's kid to leave town, or perhaps the country. Abe should be able to choose what he wants, because it's clear that Theo wants what's best for Abe. Paulina is too caught up in her own drama and angry that he doesn't recall their marriage, wedding, and entire relationship to comprehend how Theo feels. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.